We're going to go ahead and get started. So make sure, I'm going to put my stuff on really quick, but make sure you have a block handy. You have your weights if you have weights, and your band if you have your band. Whenever I get started, I won't be able to read your comments, but I'll read them afterwards, see if you're burning, see if you're working really hard. But we are going to go ahead and get started. We're actually going to start in child's pose first and get a little warmed up with some yoga and some stretching, and then we will get to our other stuff. So go ahead and start in your child's pose. So your feet are together, your toes are together, knees out wide. Go ahead and take it down, forehead on the ground, reaching your hands forward. So just take a few moments here, settling your mind, settling your brain, starting with your breath, in your nose and out your nose. You can set an intention, whatever you want to focus on today. Maybe you set that intention for what you're going to be working, moments, or just to build that strength, the flexibility, the stability. So roll your forehead from side to side. Let's move your hips from side to side, so warming them up. Roll your forehead over to one side, press that shoulder down into the mat. Then bring it back to center, roll it over to the other side, press that shoulder down. And then come back to center. Take your right arm, thread it through to the left side, go down to that right temple and reach that left hand forward. So warming up those rotator cuffs. Reaching over, your palm is up on the right hand, your palm is down on the left hand, and you're really feeling that stretch. Breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. Take your left arm, thread it through to the right side, go down on your left temple, reach your right hand forward, your left palm is up, your right palm is down, and you're reaching out. Feeling that good stretch on those sides. Breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. Reach both hands forward. Come on the fingertips of your hands and reach out. So taking your shoulders by your ears. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, come up to your tabletop, and then we'll tuck the toes, lift up into your down dog. So bending the knees, walking it out. Bend your right knee in, left heel drops down, that small little bend to push that left heel down. Switch sides. Left knee in, right heel down. Let's go up high on the tippy toes, bend the knees into the chest, drop your head low, hips up high. Shake your head, yes, no. Straighten the knees, drop the heels down. Look to your hands, walk the feet forward, going into that first forward fold. Again, shaking your head, yes and no, no tension in your neck. Bring your hands to heart center, round and curl all the way up. Small back bend, swan dive back down. Right foot steps back to your lunge, get low and deep in your lunge. Roll your shoulders off of your heart. Plant your right palm down, twist open to the left. Left hand goes up. So think about tucking under your tailbone, squeezing your inner thighs together. Reach your left hand as up as you can, as far up as you can. Spread your fingers wide. Plant your palm down, step it back to your plank. We're just going to do one chaturanga down and scoop it through upward facing dog. Lifting your chest, open your shoulders up. Drop your right shoulder forward, look to your left heel. Back to center. Left shoulder forward, look to your right heel. Come back to center, tuck your toes, lift up, down dog.
Take your right hand, reach across to the outside of the left leg, grab anywhere between the knee and ankle, pull and twist as you exhale. Think about sucking in your belly, looking over to the left or to the sky. And then release your hand, lift your right leg up, bring it through to your low lunge, right hand on the inside of the foot, pivot that back heel down, twist open to the left. Left hand goes up, stack your shoulders again, look up. And then take that left hand behind the small of the back, try to grab the top of the right thigh and lift your chest up to the sky. So that's opening your shoulders a little bit deeper. Keep your left hand where it is, straighten out the right knee. Your right hand could go on the shin, top of the foot, or keep it down if you're warmed up enough. Now release the left hand and reach it forward. So get into that good stretch. Try to keep your shoulders stacked and reach over as far over as you can, but try to keep looking up. Then come back to the center, step it up, forward fold, drop your head. Hands come to heart center, round and curl up, small back bend, swan dive back down. Left foot steps back to your lunge. Oh, wrong foot. Left foot steps back to your lunge. Roll the shoulders off your heart. Plant your left hand down, twist open to the right. Right hand goes up. Twisted lunge, look up towards that right hand. I said left foot, and I set my right foot back. Spread your fingers wide. Really reach up to something you can't touch. And then plant your palm down, step it back to your plank. One chaturanga down, scoop it through, upward facing dog. Lift your chest, arch your back. And then tuck the toes, lift up, down dog. Breath in, breath out. Take your left hand, reach across to the outside of the right leg. Grab anywhere between the knee and ankle. Pull and twist as you exhale. Suck in your belly. Gaze is to the right or to the sky. And then release your hand. Lift your left leg up. Bring it through to your low lunge. Left hand on the inside of the foot. Pivot that back heel down. Twist open to the right. Right hand goes up. Stack your shoulders again. Try to look up towards that hand if you can. And then take your right hand behind the small of the back. Try to grab the top of the left thigh and then open your chest up to the sky. So it really stretches out those shoulders. Getting a little bit deeper. Just go as deep as you can though. Keep your right hand where it is. Straighten out the left leg. And then keep looking up. Hand, that left hand on the foot, shin, or keep it on the floor. And then your right hand's going to reach forward, stretch it over. Keep looking up, keep your shoulders stacked and reach over as far as you can. And then come back to the center, step it up, forward fold, drop your head. Hands come together, stop right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and sit down. Whew, I'm going to take this off now. I warmed it up. Sometimes sweatshirts don't work out so well. All right, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. So you're going to lay down on your back, and you're going to make sure that your weights are close by you, but we're not going to use them just yet. What you'll need to do is grab your block, and you'll love this so much. It really, really works the core. So we are going to start with the core. We'll move in to do a little bit of bottom and some top and some weights. All right, so you're going to take your block and put it on your left foot. So you want to make sure that you can keep that balance. So if you have to bend the knee, that's fine, but you want to try to keep it straight. So you're finding that balance on the foot wherever it's possible. Your hands are going to go down to the ground, and your right leg is going to be lifted. If you want to put your hands on your hips, you can, but keep your back down on this first set. So lift and lower the right leg. And it doesn't matter if it's flexed or pointed or mid-flexed, mid-pointed. We're gonna go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the right foot down. Bring your hands behind your head. Keep your right foot, keep your left foot where it is, lifted, and lift and lower your right leg again. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now grab your block, bend your left knee, take your right elbow on that block, and twist over to the left side. Right leg again is going to go up and down. Go up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo! So if you follow Beach Yoga Girl, that's where I got this from. All right, so put the block on your right foot, lift it up, back is down, left foot is gonna lift and lower now. So hands can go on your hips or plant the palms down. So lift and lower the left leg. Try to keep that right leg stabilized. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the leg down, hands behind the head, lift your shoulders up, and then lift and lower that left leg again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab the block, put the block by your right knee. Your left elbow is on that block. Your left leg is straight and you're crunched over. Try not to pull on your neck. Lift and lower the left leg. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going to do those 3 things all over again. This is the last set, so just 2 sets. All right, so put it on your left foot. Let your left leg straighten. Remember, your ankle's over your hip. So if you have to bend the knee, that's okay. Right leg is straight, hands flat, lift and lower. Try to keep your lower back down on these. 10, 9, lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Lift your shoulders, hands behind your head. Lift and lower the leg. Keep your lower back down. Lifting and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bend that knee, grab the block. So place the block by the left knee, right elbow's on the block. You're crunched over to the left side. Lift and lower the right leg. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Are y'all feeling it yet? My abs are warmed up. All right, block on the right foot. Left leg is straight. Palms are down. Lower back is down. Lift and lower the left leg. Let's go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Hands behind your head. Lift your shoulders. Try not to crunch too much. So lift and lower. Don't pull on your neck. 10. Your hands are just there for support. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab the block, place it by your knee, elbow on the left elbow on the knee, left leg is straight, lift and lower it. You can do it. Come on, this is the last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. I'm going to get a drink. All right. So you're going to need your block, your band, and your weights on this one. So place the block somewhere close by your bottom, because your heels are actually going to be on the back side of the block. So grab your band. So Beach Yoga Girl did this, and I put a little fair twist into it. All righty. So your band is going to be on your thighs or above your thighs. And then your block is you're going to put your heels on the block. Right? You're going to lift your hips up. So make sure your weights are close by you. And again, you can have however heavy weights that you want. All right. So make sure your knees, make sure you feel the tension in the band. Walk your shoulder blades in. Your toes are down. Your heels are up. And you're lifting and lowering your hips. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift your hips up. Grab your weights. All right, keep your hips lifted. Hands are up. And you're going to take it down, just chest presses. Down and up. Down and up. You're still squeezing your bottom for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take your hands down. Keep the weights in your hands. Lift and lower your hips. Woo, I can feel it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your hips. Elbows are out. Chest presses. Press it up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands down. Lift and lower the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take it down. Bring it in. Woo! Yeah, that feels good. Should feel good. All right, so now we're going to go back to it. Lift your hips up. This time, you're going to take your right leg, straighten it out. Keep your hips up. Hands go up. And then your
chest flies. So make sure your hands come in towards one another. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands down. Left leg straightens out. Chest flies again. Keep your hips up if you can. Chest flies. Let's go. Pull it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Pull those knees in. Feel it. All right, roll it up. Grab another drink. Release that block. Alrighty. So keep your band where it is. Now I'm gonna. I moved my block. I didn't mean to move my block. Go ahead and keep move your block back. If you put it on your heels again, lift your hips. Walk your shoulder blades in. You don't need your weights on these. Keep your hips lifted. Take your right leg, release it, and you're lifting and lowering. So you're going to feel that tension in your band as you lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes down. Left leg releases. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left leg. Keep your hips lifted. My shoulders walked away. Right leg extends. Lift and lower. This is the last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Last one. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pull it in. Whew. You should feel that in your lower back tomorrow. All right, roll it up. Okay. So release the band. No, I'm sorry, the block. Take your weights out to the side. All right, go on your hands and knees. Grab a drink if you need it. We're gonna do a lot more standing stuff today. So I'm trying to get the floor stuff out of the way. All right, so hands and knees. You're gonna take your right leg, and I'll show you on this way. So you're gonna take your right leg out to the side, just like a fire hydrant. You're gonna lift, straighten, lower, lift, bend, lower. Lift, straighten, lower, lift, bend, lower, okay? All right, so lift it up, bent knee, straighten, take it down, lift, bend, down. Lift, straighten, lower, lift, bend, lower. 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 5 more. Lower, lift, bend, lower. 4, take it down, up, bend, lower. 3, 2, Lift, straighten, lower. Lift, bend, lower. Whoo, shake it out. Man, those are hard. All right, left side. So lift, straighten, lower. Lift, bend, lower. 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 Woo! Lift, straighten, lower. Lift, bend, lower. 5 more. Straighten, lower. Lift, bend, lower. Woo! 4 more. Lift it up, bend, lower. 3. Woo! How are y'all feeling? My booty is on fire. Woo! 2 more. Last one. This one might not get very high. Oh, sit back. Shake it out. Do whatever you gotta do. That one is really hard. All right, so we're gonna take a break on that one for a moment. So you're gonna extend your right leg, lift and lower that top leg. Right leg. Make sure your foot stays flexed throughout this whole one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, heel in, keep your foot flexed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Woo! All right, left leg. Flex your foot. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Foot stays flexed. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up. Heel comes in. In and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel up, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Woo! All right, let's get rid of that band. So we're gonna do a little bit of some balancing stuff. We don't need our band for this one set. So you have a choice of what you want to do on this one. You can have I would say a light weight, or you can have your block or your book if that's what you have. Because what I found it with was with a block, but I want to put a twist with it and put our weight. So we're going to go to half moon, and I'll show you the first one. So half moon. So if you have your block and you want your block, that's fine. Your top leg is lifted. Your hips are pointed over to whatever side it is. Make sure your back foot stays flexed. So your weight is going to start in your bottom hand. Now, if you want to keep your hand on your hip, that's fine. But your weight is going to start in your bottom hand. You bend your knee just slightly, the standing leg. And then you're going to pass your weight to your top hand. And you're going to take it down and back. All right, so I wasn't balancing very well because I was trying. So you're going to take it down and pass it. So if you want to have your block instead of the heavy weight or the weight, then that's fine, okay? All right, so I'm going to start with my right leg. And so I don't focus on myself, I'm going to come forward instead. All right, so your weight starts in your bottom hand. We're going to bring it up, pass it to your top hand, bring it down, your bottom hand.
pass it around. I wasn't balancing very well. It kind of gets off a little bit. Just do what you can. Pass it and pass it. Try to find balance. I know it's kind of hard after all those bridges we just did. Pass it and pass it. Let's go, 8 more. Pass it to the top. Pass it to the bottom. 7 more. Pass it down. 6. Pass it down. 5. Pass it down. You should feel this in your arms even with those small weights. 3 more. And you probably feel it on your standing leg. 2 more. Woo! Last set. Pass it up and pass it down. And stand back up. Woo! Shake it out. Oh man. You probably feel that, especially on that standing leg. Just make sure you're breathing through all of it. All right, so starts in your bottom hand. Take your top leg, lift it up, flex the foot. Hip is pointed over to that side. That back foot, make sure it stays flexed and lifted. Weights in the bottom hand. Lift it, take it to the top. Take it down to the bottom hand. Take it to the top hand. Take it to the bottom hand. Take it up. Take it down. 10 more. Let's go. Take it down. Make sure you're balancing. Make sure you get that full extension out. Take it up. Take it down. Whew. Left leg is shaking. Take it down. Make sure you get that full extension. We got 5 more from here. Whew. 4 more. Let's go. Take it down. 3 more. Whew. Last 2. You can do it. Extend it out. Extend it up. This last one. All right. Oh, I'm burning. All right. Take it out wide. Sit it down. Yogi squat. How are y'all feeling? Man, that burned. I told you some of these exercises I didn't get to try out yesterday. I really wanted to. That was one of them. Whew. All right, shake it out. So now we're gonna grab the band again and you're gonna put it on your ankles. Okay, so make sure it goes on your ankles and then grab your weights, whether I get the heavy ones or I get just to the 5s, but you're welcome to do whichever ones that you choose to do. So again, we are going to balance. We're going to start with our right foot since we just got finished with our left. I would go to whichever one you just got finished, or the opposite of whatever one you just got finished with, because you're going to feel this one too, starting off. So your back leg, all it's going to do, I'll show you from the side, is you're just going to push. So push with the band. So if you don't have that band, that's okay. You're still going to feel this. But if you don't have the band, I want the full extension all the way up. Okay? And then your weights, you're going to do a little bicep curls. So hands are going to go out to the front, and you're going to push it back, up, back, up. So that's all it is, okay? So let's go. Push and push for 10. 9, small little bend in that standing leg. 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch sides. Same thing with the arms. Still going to do those bicep curls. Okay? So, same thing we just did, except for the opposite leg. So push the back leg back, pull in, bicep curls for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So same thing with the legs. We're going to switch our arms out now. So from here, you're just going to pull up. So make sure you lead with your elbows. I see a lot of people do this, and not that it's wrong, but it's just not getting the full extension of what you want to do. So you want your elbows to lift up before your weights lift up. So elbows lead your weights up, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades back behind you. All right, so let's pull up and down, up and down, up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, switch sides. Whew. Do a lot with the booty today. All right, pull it back. Same thing with the arms. Y'all, I'm sorry. I guess the people are going back to work. Pull it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whoo, and 1. All righty. Take it down. Grab a drink. I hope y'all are sweating. All right, so I'm gonna grab my stronger band. So I'm just gonna switch my bands out, but you totally don't have to. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand. Can everybody see my feet? Yeah. So stand on your band. I would make sure that I stood on it, and make sure your hips are about hip width distance apart. So that's as far apart as you need them to be. Make sure you have a slight bend in your knees, not a super bend, but a slight bend. And you're gonna grab the band with your hands, and then you're gonna pull up and down. Pull it up and down. So you don't wanna pull with your arms, you're pulling with your hamstrings, up and down. So 10, whoo, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Kick it off for just a second. Let's do some kicks. Whew. Pull your arms back. So we want to do a little warm up just to keep our lower back loosened up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so go back to it. Grab your band. That just helps the lower back when you move like that. So like when we do hit, If you do stuff like that, it just keeps the lower back to where it doesn't tighten up on us. Make sure your feet are about hip width distance. You can put your fists together, and that's as far apart as your legs need to be. Grab the band and pull up. Try not to pull up with your lower back. Think about it as your hamstrings up. That's why I like to do the stronger band, because if I have the medium one, I'm not doing it very much. All right, so 10. Come on, this is the last set. 9, 8, 7, 6, go up slow. 5, I gotta tell myself that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Well, let's loosen it up. Do a little bit more of those things that we just did. So pull it back. Just keeps it loosened. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so sit down. Grab that way. Grab a drink again. Whew. Actually, we're going to do some exits. So I do want you to grab your weights. So what you're going to do here is your weights are going to start at the front of you. So we're going to go into down dog, and just like we did on the twist, we're actually going to pass our weight from our hand to our foot to the opposite foot. So you're making an X with your body, okay? So you're taking your right hand over to your left foot, and you're going to place the weight to place it back down. So I'll demonstrate first, and then make sure that you guys have it. So we're going to be here. Grab the weight. Take it to your left foot. Take your hand back. Left hand, right foot. Right hand grabs the weight, take it back. Left hand grabs the weight, take it back. Right hand, and so on. All right? So that's all we're going to do here. So make sure you have your band, you have your weight. If you want to do it with bands, you can do it with bands too. It makes it a little harder. So take your hand, grab your weight, take it over to the left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand grabs the weight, take it back. Left hand grabs the weight, take it back. Right, left. Left, right. Right, take it back. Left, take it back. Right, left. Right. Keep your core tight. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Woo! You can see my belly. Tight core. Come on. 10. Take it down. 9. Take it back. 8. 7. Let's go. 6. Come on. 5. Ooh. 4. Feeling your shoulders yet? 3. 2. Last set. Last one, grab the weight, take it back forward, and then drop it down. Woo! So shake out your arms. We're gonna do one more set of those. So let's try it with the band this time. Let's see if we can do it with the band. Put your band on your thigh. This is just optional. I'm just trying to make it harder. You know, I'm always looking for the harder thing. That's just optional. I'm just seeing how it's going to work. All right, so Let me tuck in my shirt so you don't see my belly again. All right, so we're gonna take it one more time, one more set. Right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. Take it over, or take it back to the top. Take it down, back, take it up forward, and forward. Oh, I feel it in the legs now. The band makes it harder. I feel it. I hope y'all do. You made it harder this time. Let's go. 10 more. 9. 8. 7. Make sure you're breathing in your nose, out your mouth. 6 more. 5. 4 more. 3. Last 2. This is the last one. Take it back forward and sit it down. Shake your arms out. All right. So I got a little bit more core. So this is one that I absolutely love to do. And I really wanted to do it today. But we just got finished with down dog. So we're going to actually go back there. We're going to keep the band on our thigh. Now it does like to curl up some. So if it does, don't worry about it. Just let it curl up, let it do its thing, and then we'll sit down, okay? All right, so we're going to go into down dog. In this first set, we're going to go right foot, then immediately to left foot. So your right leg lifted, knee to nose, okay? We'll do 10 of those and then switch to the left foot. All right, you ready? Right leg lifts, knee to nose, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it down, left foot, in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. All right, child's pose. Stretch your arms out. Shake it out. Roll it over. So I'm really sorry. I meant to show the modification for that. If you don't want to take your leg back, then you can take your leg back to down dog. Okay? So that's the modification for that. I'm really sorry I didn't do that. So we're going to do it again, but this time our right leg, right elbow, or right knee, right elbow, so you're going to pull it back. So again, if you don't want to extend it into three-legged down dog, you don't have to. You can take it back just to down dog and bring it in as far in as you can. Okay? So modification would look like that. Just taking the foot back. Hopefully you guys can see me. Okay. So lift your right leg or keep it a down dog. Right knee, right elbow. In. In. So 9, 8, 7, 6. This is where it starts to curl. 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg down, left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7. Just let it curl. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. It always curls on me on this. Fix it. Go to child's pose. I gotta fix my band. We got one more set of these, and And this will be it. In your child's pose, stretch it out. So we're gonna do one more thing, and this time crossing right knee, left elbow. So you cross it over. Again, you wanna modify, instead of down, three-legged down dog, just take it to down dog. Okay, and you don't have to take it in as far for these, okay? So right leg lifts, left elbow, right knee, left elbow, elbow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Take your arms behind you. Stretch it out. Or child's pose, sorry. Whew. Ending with that good cardio. Hopefully you guys felt it just as much as I did. You can take that band off. So we're gonna do a little bit of stretching. So bring both feet together, knees out wide. So if your knees don't go as far as mine do, I know I'm like abnormal here, and your elbows are close by your knees, then you can take your elbows down or elbows push out. Grab your feet if you can. Try to sit up straight and then fall forward with a flat back. So take your hands on your knees as much as you can. Take your right shoulder forward. Back to center. Take your left shoulder forward. Ooh, felt that. Take it back to center. Straighten out your right leg. Keep your left knee pulled in. Flex your left foot or your right foot, your right hand by your right knee. Lift your left hand up and take it over. If you can, take the elbow down and then try to keep your shoulders stacked, just like we did before. And you're trying to reach for your toes. So if you can grab your toes, great. If not, just keep reaching over. Back to center. Take your left hand over to the side and then reach up and back. Now look to your right foot. Make sure your body is facing, and then reach down. Try to grab your foot or take your elbows down. Both elbows are down. And your belly is over your right thigh. Back to center, switch sides. Right foot in, or her right leg in. Left foot, flex your foot. Left hand by your left knee. Reach up and over. You're trying to take that elbow down close by your foot. Keep your shoulders stacked. Reach up and over. If you can touch the toes, great. This hamstring does not want me to do that today. Come back to center, reach back, and then reach back with the left hand. You can go down to the elbow, great. Reach back. And then come up, face that left foot, belly over your foot. If you take both elbows down, great. If you just take your right elbow down, that's fine. The left elbow, whatever you can do. Try to get that hamstring. Hopefully you guys got a great workout today. Back to center. So we're gonna take our left foot forward, Cross your right ankle. Try to get it up close by the hip. And then right hand by your right hip. Lift your left hand up. So lift your chest and take your left elbow to the right knee and twist back. So one breath at a time to help that upper body twist. One more breath in, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. And then come back center. Switch sides. Cross your left ankle. Left hand by your left hip. Reach your right hip up. Right elbow over your left knee. And twist. Remember, with each breath, lift up on your inhale. Exhale, twist. Every breath, you're twisting a little bit deeper. One more breath up, lift up. Exhale, twist. And then come back to the center. Shake it out. We're gonna do our hamstring one more time. So flex your feet, lift both hands up. Hands start by your knees. Keep your chest lifted, so a flat back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands. Try to keep that straight back. Inhale. Exhale. Take it down. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it. One more. This inhale. And exhale. Curl your back. Reach for your heels or your toes or somewhere beyond there for 5. Suck in your belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come all the way up, lower all the way down to your back. Take your moments here in your final Savasana, just allowing your brain to relax. Allow that lower back to relax. I know we did a lot of stuff with the lower back, but just laying down and just taking just a few moments for yourself. So I was reading in, I'll lead you through this Savasana just for a second, but I was reading through my meditations on the mat. If you don't have that book and you're a yogi that has been practicing for a long time, I highly suggest reading meditations on meditations from the mat. It's such an awesome daily guide. But I was reading through there last night, and it was talking about how whenever you get to be a practicing yogi, that Savasana is so hard. It's so hard for us. Whenever you're a young practitioner of yogi, Savasana is something that it's so easy for you because it's one of those poses that you can do. And it's not hard. And when you first come into it, you're like, oh yes, I know Savasana. Savasana is my favorite pose. But then once you become like this experienced yogi, Savasana becomes the hardest pose. And it's so true because I find myself, especially like right now, whenever I don't have the lead of somebody telling me to do Savasana, I don't have that person turning down the lights. I don't have that person telling my dogs to be quiet, or for you guys, if you have kids, telling your kids to be quiet. So you don't have that right now. So it's one of those that we really and truly have to work on. So if you're not a person that does it very often, I encourage you in these next few practices to actually do it. It is so great for your mind. It's so great for your body. It's so great for your family. So just today in this final Savasana, just let your mind release for just maybe a minute. And maybe that minute next time becomes 2 minutes. And maybe that next time becomes 3 minutes. Whatever you do, take the moments in Savasana. Take it just to relax.
So I hope you have an amazing, amazing Good Friday. I hope today brings you peace, love, and joy. And hopefully you got a little workout in with my yoga sculpt and you don't hate me too much come Saturday or Sunday. I know the love is the hate is the love, but we love each other, and I'm just so thankful that you're here. Even if you're watching it later, I'm so thankful that you have joined us. I hope you, again, have an amazing Good Friday. Have a beautiful weekend, and if I don't see you on Sunday, then I will see you again next Friday. So have a great day. Namaste, guys.